Well, hello there guys, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Now today, as you can probably tell from the title, we're going to be doing well, not just one, but a few unboxings of a few products that I bought around Black Friday. I got some pretty good deals on these, and I'm actually going to be doing an upgrade to my old computer. And it's not really that old, it's about 3 to 4 years old now. And I figured it was time to upgrade some of the internal components, and yeah, so that's I bought a few new computer parts. I'm gonna be taking some of the old parts because I did a previous upgrade to this machine that I didn't make any video on that you guys may not know about, but I think I posted something on my Twitter page about I got a new graphics card and a new power supply. But what I got recently on Black Friday, I got a new case, a new motherboard, a new processor, and a new processor cooler. So yeah, that's what we're going to be opening up in this video. And this video is also, if it doesn't go on that long, I'm going to be doing a sort of a building time lapse of kind of like taking everything out of my old computer and reassembling it into the new case and getting it all up and working. So yeah. So let's just get started here. I figured we just start with the motherboard because it's kind of, I mean, well, it's, like one of the main components, or probably like the main thing that, everything, connects to. And for the motherboard, I picked up the GIGABYTE 7/8 LMT USB 3. This is actually a micro ATX motherboard, and the case that I have now also uses a micro ATX motherboard, so this should fit in the new case, which I think is around the same size as the one I have now. And this is a much better motherboard, obviously, than the one I have now, because my computer was built by HP, and it came with a MSI OEM motherboard, so this is like one that actually has like dual BIOS, and it's made for the socket AM3 Plus, which is what I got on my processor, which I'll show you in a bit. I'm trying to see some of the other specs. Here's actually all the facts on the back here. I'm not going to go over all this. You guys can just pause the video and kind of look over that if you want, because I don't want to make the whole like unboxing part that long. I don't think you need any scissors. Yeah, I don't need to cut that off. So here we go. I'm going to be opening up the motherboard here, and I think I got a good angle on the camera. I had to move this up like to its highest setting because like I'm going to be bringing like the case in here soon. So we have I think these are 2 SATA cables actually. They give you 2 free SATA cables, which is nice. Which I don't need these because I have 2 SATA hard drives in my computer already that I have cables for. We also get an old style ribbon cable. I think there might be, no, okay, so there's only one of these, which I don't need, or I might need for the CD drive, but again, I already have one of those for the CD drive in there. We have the port door, which goes on the back of the case to fit all of its ports and everything, because every motherboard usually has a different layout for the ports and such. We have the instruction manual for the ultra durable GA78 LMT USB 3. A common theme with these motherboards is they got really long names, and this just kind of shows you everything. We also got the instantly outdated CD with all the drivers on it, which is, or actually I don't think this has serious utilities. It has Norton Internet Security, easy to, I may actually have to use these CDs, but usually like, drivers are usually outdated and you have to get them from like Windows Update. Here we go, we have the motherboard itself here. I'm not going to be taking this out of the package right now, simply because I just want to wait until that I have everything like set up next to each other, so that, and like I have like my old computer, so that I can get everything ready at the same time. So I don't really want to mess with this right now. I'm just going to leave it in there, and I just kind of want to show you guys, I guess, what was inside the package. So let's put this back, and we'll get to that in a minute. I'm going to need all of this though, so I will set this aside, and next we'll move on to kind of walking around my my room here, because it's a mess with all this stuff I have. So next we have, I bought this well, I bought the motherboard off of Amazon actually, and this box came from Newegg, and you can see what we have in here. We have the processor and the cooler right there, by Cooler Master. So we're going to start with the FX processor first. This is an AMD FX Black Edition 6-core processor. I was going to get the 8-core processor, but this was around, I think, $90, I think, and when I first looked at the 8-core processor, it was like $100, so it was only $10 more, and I was like, oh, that's, like a really good deal. And when I actually went to buy it, they had like upped the price like by $30, so I just had to kind of get this one. But I think this one will work out fine. I currently have an AMD quad-core APU in my computer, which I don't need the APU because I bought that GeForce graphics card that I believe that I mentioned in the video, so I don't need to have integrated graphics on here. And yeah, it is unlocked out of the box, which is great. It can get up to 5 gigahertz, or it can achieve ultimate power with up to 5 gigahertz and 8 cores. I guess that's through overclocking. So yeah, get up to 8 cores in your system and take... Is this... Wait, this is a 6-core processor? Yeah, this is a 6-core processor. I'm guessing that's through overclocking that you get up to 8 cores. So yeah, it's the FX 6300 for those of you who are interested. And let's just open this up here. I'm going to be really careful with these scissors. I don't want to break anything. There we go. Yeah, that came open. So we have this. We have the chip itself. The FX 6300, the little sticker, which I'm probably going to put on my case, or maybe I won't. So yeah, we got that, and we have the little tiny cooler here, which I'm going to obviously not use because people say you got to get a much better cooler than the stock cooler. So, but they do give you a pretty decent little one, which is nice. So this is the stock cooler. You can see the cooler I got is going to be a lot bigger than this one. That is not even, they never show how big this thing is in any of these pictures. I'm going to show you when I open this thing up. It's huge. It's a massive cooler, and we're going to, compare it to this little tiny thing that we got in the processor. So, but yeah, this is the brains of the computer. If you saw the anatomy of the computer video that me and HD Pixel did, we talked a lot about, processors, obviously, because that's, what it was about. So let's kind of set that back in there for now. We will get this is the AMD Certificate of Authenticity and serial information, so I'm not going to show that on camera, obviously. We have advanced micro devices, which is nice. So we'll throw that back in there. It's time to get to the Hyper 212 Evo. This I got for, this was like $30 off, I think, and it got with a $10 rebate, which I have to send in to Newegg. I bought everything except for I guess this just kind of opens up with... How does this open up, actually? Okay, there we go. So I finally got this thing off. Now, what was I saying? I was saying something. I completely forgot what it was. But gosh, this thing is... All right, there we go. Oh yeah, I was saying I have to send in that it's like a $10 rebate I think you get, and I have to send that in to Newegg. So here's all I'm guessing... Yeah, this is all of your mounting stuff, and they actually include some paste, some thermal compound, which I'm not sure. I think I have some Arctic silver or something, but so you can see how massive this thing is. This is a very large cooler, which is also a very effective cooler compared to this little tiny thing that came with the processor. So yeah, this thing will definitely keep my processor cooled, which is definitely nice. It's got this one big fan right here, so, and I know that processor cooling isn't the only thing. You have to make sure your case is cooled as well, which I made sure to get a case that has 3 fans, I believe. So I'll be able to keep this thing as cooled as possible, which I have some heat issues with my current computer, so I just wanted to make sure, put in some extra money to get this thing as cooled as it can be, because I don't want to have any heating issues. And again, we're just going to set that back in here, and I'm going to set that aside. I'll put the little this thing back in here. Oh, this is a little sticker. I don't want to lose that. Do not want to lose the little AMD sticker here. I'll stick that back in here. It's the most important part of it, right? So we'll stick that. If I can figure out how the processor goes back in there. We'll stick our little cooler and our little instructions back in there. So Yeah, we'll get to all of this. Again, I'm not going to be messing with this now. I just kind of wanted to show you guys what was in the box, because I know some of you guys like seeing me open, you know, stuff. So I figured why not, because we can do that. We have time. So now we're going to get into the biggest item, obviously the case. So let me just kind of get this box off of here. Newegg actually sent 2 separate shipments. One was this box that came with. This was shipped through UPS, and the case was shipped through FedEx. Let me just get the case here. Alright, so here is I got the Rosewill Galaxy case, or the Rosewill. I think it's pronounced Rosewill. We're just going to start opening this. You can see it's very large, but that's what a computer case is. So we're just going to start cutting this from the side here. And go to the other side and cut this. They didn't ship this in they didn't put a box around this like they usually do. I guess that was to save money or something, because I got the free shipping, because I don't want to pay like $20 to ship this in like a day before you get the free shipping. Like you can get it a day before, but I mean, I don't know. Not really worth it to me. But yeah, so here we go. We're getting the case right here. I'm gonna move this. I'm actually going to set this on the ground to get it out, because there's going to be no other way for me to... We're going to have to let gravity do its magic here when I pull this out. Okay, so here we go. I got the case out. And wow, this is actually... Wow, this is actually a pretty nice case. I didn't think it was going to look... Well, I mean, I saw the pictures, obviously, but... I didn't see, like, the top. I mean, wow, that's actually a pretty nice case, if you ask me. We got let's kind of go through it here. So we have on top here, I have no idea what that is. I'm guessing it's a hole for something. We have your USB 3 port, your power button. Moving down here, we kind of got these are 2 more USB, your audio. We have your bays here, where you can put up to 3. Well, actually, there's 4 different drive bays, but this one down here is kind of fitted for something like an SD card reader, which is actually in my current HP machine. I'm going to try to take that out and put it in here, because I always use that to transfer footage over, and it's really convenient. So I'm going to try to transfer that over to here. Not much on the side. On the back here, we've got all your ports. This is actually for you guys who want to do water cooling and stuff. This is actually fit for that, with these 3 kind of holes that you can put the water cables through, or the water, I guess you'd say water cables, yeah. So it's fit for that. I'm not going to be water cooling this, obviously, because I got that giant fan thing. And we have your expansion bays down here. This is where the little motherboard thing goes, and your power supply down there at the very bottom. And I was looking for something. Oh yeah, so it does open up from both sides, which is good. But yeah, so that is the unboxing part of this. And I mean, I guess we could take a look at the inside really quickly here. How long have we been going on? Been going on for 17 minutes. So yeah, maybe we're not going to fit the time lapse into this video. That'll probably be saved for a different video. But we'll just take a look at the inside here, if I can get it off. So yeah, here's the inside of the case. I got one side off at least. So this is where we got this warning thing. Warning: California Provision 65. This state contains chemicals known in the state of California cause cancer, birth defects, and or other reproductive harm. So if you live in the state of California, apparently you can get reproductive harm or cancer or something. I don't know why it's always something with California. I mean, I know this can apply to anybody, but yeah, watch out when you're assembling a computer, because there's risks. Here's these are the cables. Yeah, these go from, actually I think these from what I remember. Oh yeah, these all go. I'm so dumb. These all go from up here to these ports, so you can plug all the ports on the case. They go down here to like where the motherboard would receive power and everything. And it looks like that thing I was saying, I need one of these right here. It looks like it's going to work out perfectly with the mounting of that that cooler. You can see that on, yeah. So I think that's going to work out pretty well with everything, which I was hoping there are not going to be any problems, which hopefully there won't be. We'll get to assembling and see. Here's the manual, which It's called the Rosewill Galaxy, if you're interested. But yeah, so that is probably going to wrap it up for this video. I may edit some of the time-lapse footage onto the onto the end of this, or I'm probably just going to wait till next week when I can have more time to edit all that. But yeah, so yeah, definitely thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this series of parts unboxings, and if you want to see more videos like this in the future, definitely be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And as always, I will see you all in the next video.